Yoski Woski, Mind of a Maniac, another cell. I ain't gonna lie, I can't remember what cell it is. I think it's cell 16, I think. I don't know, it's been a minute. But got the homie Doug over at rowing. He's minding his business though. He know I'll be talking about weird shit, so he ain't paying me no mind. But yeah, it's been a minute. Been a little occupied. Life be happening, B. Life be happening, B, for real. But yeah, I'm back at it though. But as you can see, barbarian season. When I say barbarian season, I mean it's a whole lot of bar work. So we're working on strength and cardio, some kind of like power cardio, strength cardio. Either way, we're building muscle and we're burning fat at the same time. But since like I said, I've been gone for a little bit. I'm going to talk a little bit about patience. Patience, which is something we all need to work on, including yours truly. Because, trust me, you can ask my mama and my sister. I used to have no patience back in the day. My shit was trash. But we want to speak on a little bit. But patience, yeah. Fuck with me though. Whew. Shit. His barbell complexes, yeah, he'll kick your ass. But another reason why I call it barbarian season, because definition in the dictionary for barbarian is somebody who's a savage, which I am. Somebody who's big and strong and burly, which I am. Somebody who stands out, who's different, which I am. And just tends to do wild, crazy shit, which I do. So, and they don't fit in, and technically they're an outcast, which I am. So, hi, my name's Chan the Barbarian, and I'm at your service. I know I'm corny as fuck, but get used to it. You're gonna hear a whole lot worse shit than that. But, as I was saying, patience. Patience. Ever since my mama pushed me out the womb on that snowy day, she's been telling me that patience is going to be the key to my success. Not just everybody, but just my success in general, because I had none growing up. You can ask her and my sister. On a scale of 0 to 10, my patience level was a -27. And that's being nice. Like, you really want to know when I started learning to have patience? When I first had my locks. When I started growing my hair out, if you tend to have good hair, it's hard for your hair to lock up. I have natural, wavy, curly hair. So it took a year for my hair to lock. That's when my first, from -27 to like a -22, that's when it started to go up a little bit. But everybody needs patience in every aspect of life. Like, for real. I mean, anything from me being a trainer, I need to have patience with my clients, because whenever I'm training them, I had to remove myself from the situation, because even though I could go hard, doesn't necessarily mean that they can, okay? So I have to have patience with them, and the client also has to have patience with the results, because they're doing a lot of shit that they're not used to, and a lot of them haven't done a lot of this shit ever in their life. So it takes their body, it's gonna take some time to get used to. That's the thing about patience. Patience is a game of time, which a lot of us really don't know how to spend or use. Like, it's the most valuable thing that we have in this world. More valuable than money. It's top shelf, okay? You can't buy no more, you can't buy it back. Once it's gone, it's gone. So, patience with training and clients. Patience, like I said, I'm single with no kids. patience in relationships, patience with kids. Like everybody that I know that has kids tells me that is the main thing that they learn whenever they have an offspring is patience. So me not having that, I had to learn patience in other ways. So, but with that, especially dream chasing, whenever you got a goal or you're going after something in life, patience is the number one of the main things that you're going to have, along with passion and drive and all of that. But patience is going to have to be a part of your whole entire symbol. And the thing about it is, though, you have to know when to like I say, it's a game of time. So you have to know when to be patient. At the same time, you have to know when to strike too. You have to know when the time is right to make a move or do something. So, because too much of anything is bad. Like waiting too long or being too patient can make you stagnant and you can miss out on opportunities. So I saw a video once of like a lion. He was sitting on the top of a rock, and it was a whole entire herd of wildebeest just passing by. And he's sitting there waiting for the right moment to grab it. But there's literally like 20, 30 wildebeest just coming through. And it's getting ready to stop. That lion is waiting too long, and then all of a sudden another lion just comes up and just grabs one of the wildebeest because he struck when the time was right. He was being patient, but at the same time, he wasn't patient too long. So too much of anything is bad. So, and the thing about patience, like I said, I used to be a negative 27. Now, give or take, I'm about a 4.6, in between a 5.2, give or take, depending on the day. I'm a lot better than what I used to. And another thing with the patience, when my patience started going up, my temper started going down. Because the thing about patience is, it's a sign of empathy, because you start to understand and you start to show understanding towards, especially people. Like whenever you have patience with people, you had to remove yourself from that situation because you don't know what they're going through. So if somebody's going through something, you have to be able to understand that they're going through it, not necessarily you. So you may not know how that person feels. And a wise person once told me, don't speak on anything that you have no knowledge about. So that's why I try my best not to speak on certain things unless I have some type of knowledge. But I'm like I tell you all the time, I know some shit, but I don't know everything. I'm still dumb in some areas, okay? Or ignorant, depending on what it is. But having patience with people, though, like I said, I struggle with it sometimes. I know my mama, her patience level is way up with all the shit I done put her through. And so I get it. I get it. But at the same time, some situations you might not understand if you're picking up what I'm putting down. But whenever you're dealing with people, you just have to be able to understand, and you also have to be there when the time is right too, because you have to be patient with yourself, with that person, because they might be going through some things. And that's just everybody. That's everybody in general. Whenever you're dealing with, like I said, a child, an extra person, another person, even if you're a boss of a company and you're dealing with other people that you're in charge of, you have to be able to understand that you have to have patience with some people, because everybody, if you're dealing with 10 different people, you're dealing with 10 different sets of problems. That's the thing about it. So a lot of people put themselves in situations where they can't really necessarily handle that position too. So you have to know your limits, and you have to know whether you can be patient in this situation or not. So that going back to knowing yourself too. So, but patience, that's a sign of empathy, which a lot of people need to have or learn to have, which doesn't come overnight, but it comes with time. Just like everything else comes with time. Time is everything. We are all playing this game called time, and we gotta learn how to manage it, spend it, and use it wisely and correctly. So speaking of time, it's time to hit this bar again, because I done dried up, ain't no sweating shit. Hell, I need to go over here and warm up a little bit more again, so I'll y'all in a minute. But yeah, man, patience. Something we all need to work on, man, including myself. Like, for real. Like, I need to work on that a whole lot more. I'm way better than what I used to be. But I have a long way to go. I got a long way to go. But I ain't perfect. I hope y'all don't have me on no high-ass pedestal. I really, really hope y'all ain't got me on no high-ass pedestal. Because I'm telling you right now, you put me on a pedestal, I'm going to end up breaking that motherfucker because I'm going to do something stupid in order to do that shit because that's just what the fuck I do. Every time I do something smart, I do something dumb 17 seconds later. Don't put me on no pedestal, okay? Okay? I'm figuring this out one day at a time like everybody else. Please don't put me on no motherfucking pedestal. But patience is something that we all need to work on. Mama always told me, patience will save you. Patience will save you and it'll help you better understand. And it does. It really, really does. It goes a long way. We all need to work on it, though. Patience is key. Patience is key, but be sure not to wait too long. Because like I said, too much of anything is bad. You got to know when to wait. You got to know when to strike. Okay? Trust me. But when the time's right, you know. You will know. Timing is everything. Time is everything. But be sure to strike when the time's right.